Hello, this is Jonathan O with a screencast for Signature Stone Inc. and your website, your WordPress website. I will be showing you how to go through and add media files, edit pages and add pages, edit the navigation, as well as a few other sections of the site. What I like to do is open up two tabs when editing the site. One for the front-facing, what people are going to see pages, and then two, our admin, which you can get to by going to signaturestoneinc.com/wp-admin. Now I have my password saved here, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my username and password and log in. Once I'm logged in, I'll be greeted with the dashboard. You don't really have to worry about the dashboard, but what we're going to focus on are the areas over here on the side. Specifically our media, which is where we can upload documents and images, our forms, which is where our contact form and its fields are created and laid out, as well as our entries to who has commented on the form and submitted a form. We also have our pages, which is where you'll spend most of your time just editing the content there. And then anything below here, these are kind of areas where I've designed and coded our theme that we're using, as well as the styles in CSS and some other different tools. So you don't really have to worry about anything down here. Everything is mostly right here. Okay. So what I want to do is walk through the media area. And like I said, this is where I've uploaded images, and you can upload PDFs. And so we have our files here, which you can see all the different images I've uploaded, some of them for the site as far as the veneer pieces, and then there's the slideshow images. There might be some duplicates in here, but that's because I've resized images down for the slideshow to a specific size. Now if you need to add any files or documents, you can go ahead and hit Add New. We're going to select, and then you can navigate through your computer here, Signature Stone. Let's see, what images do we have here? I don't think I uploaded this image. I think this is a fake image that I found online, or maybe it is one of yours, I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and upload that. So I've navigated it through the Select Files area on my computer, and then I've gone ahead and uploaded. Oh, yeah, actually it is a duplicate. Now, say you have added an image and you've want to get rid of it just because something, either you did duplicate it or it's not the image you're looking for. You can go ahead and click on it, and then once we're here, we can go ahead and delete permanently. And OK. Now you'll notice if I click on one of our veneers, I have a title and a caption. These are put in so that when people are searching through Google or Yahoo, these images could also lead people to your site, because if they're searching for, field ledge veneer and they're in the area, your site will show up higher in the rankings just as far as how they're looking for the content. So I would recommend putting titles and captions on your images. So that's a real simple walkthrough. Now if you need to upload a PDF, which I don't think I have. Let's see here real quick. I don't have a PDF there, but if I go to my Documents folder, let me just show you this real quick and find a resume of mine. So I believe this is a PDF here. Go ahead and upload that. I just want to show you, it'll show you the PDF. If I click on that and then I want to highlight this bit of text, I can go ahead and do that and see that PDF by pasting that URL in there, so you can see the PDF. Now obviously we don't want to have this on your site, so I'm going to go ahead and delete permanently and just OK that deleting, and there it's gone. Okay. So real simple walkthrough of Media Library. Now we're going to go to the forms. Inside forms here, we have our Contact Us page, or Contact Us form. So I go ahead and click on that. I'll show you on the contact page. I'll make sure I'm on the right internet here at the office where I'm at. Yep. So our contact fields are here: name, phone, email, best time to call. And those are simple. You can drag and drop the order. So if you want to put the phone number down below, I'm going to pause real quick because our air conditioning system just came on. All right, sorry about that. Our ventilation system is kind of loud right above my computer, so I didn't want to try and talk over that. So here we have fields where, if you notice the cursor, when I drag over here, it turns into the crosshair. I can actually drag those fields if I want to change the order, but we don't. And then if I want to add a new field, so let's say for instance after your message you want to ask another question, maybe you want to do a single line of text, and you could write in project budget, and you could have that required. You could have a max number of characters, which you probably don't want to put a max number of characters on a budget. But you could have that in there as a field, and I'll just show you if we update that and refresh the page. That will load our contact form, and now you can see project budget now has a field here. If ever you want to delete any of these fields, you can hover in there again and hit delete, the X button there. It'll say, are you sure you want to delete? And we'll say yes. And go ahead and hit update. So if you have any questions about that as far as how that works and how these fields over here, there's some standard fields, some advanced things, and then I have not used post fields or pricing fields very, very rarely. But those are all there. Now if you want to see all of your entries, you can go here to entries. And right now we don't have anybody that's filled out a form, but if I go ahead and just put in my information real quick for you. We'll tick those two boxes. This is a test form. Oh, and I didn't refresh the page, so project budget's still there. So I'll go ahead and submit that. That'll refresh and say thank you. Okay. And then if I come here and look at our entries now, my entry is here. I can go ahead and view that entry. And you will also be emailed this as well. So I can see, okay, Jonathan Ober filled it out. That's what I'm interested in. This is a test form. Okay, so you could put a note here that's, you could just have it add it, or you can also email this note. So if you want to email that note to me, so maybe you could say, I've received your form and we would like to set up a time to call on Tuesday. You could just email right from the web page here. Okay. Now obviously we don't need this entry, so I'm going to go ahead and move it to trash. And that's going to move that to trash. Oh, I didn't delete it permanently. So there's a trash can there. So I can go to trash. And then I can delete permanently because we don't need that. Okay. The rest of these are just form settings. You don't necessarily have to mess with those again. But if you want to add fields, you can come into your form and you can go ahead and edit that form, and you'll see all of that there. Okay, now what I want to do is talk about our pages. We have a couple unique pages on the site as far as our home page, and so I want to work with those. I'm actually I have these two test pages in here. I'm going to delete those because we're not using those. And I'll empty out my trash. Okay, so we're not using any of those. Delete permanently. Alright, so let's go through and pretend that we're editing an existing page. So let's talk about our home page because that one has some unique abilities to it. The home page has a slideshow. It also features our rotation through the two different veneer finishes. And so basically what I have going on is I have a slideshow called home. And I'll show you down here how to edit that. So this little bit of code, you don't have to worry about it. Do not delete it. That'll remove our slideshow. So we'll come back to that. But here you can see if I scroll down through, we have a listing of 24 of our finishes. And the way that those are added is simple. When you get to the bottom, you can come down here and add a row. And these require that you add the image. So you can click on here, add image. And then you can choose your image from any one of these. So let's just pretend we'll choose this. And that's a Wood Cove field ledge. Okay, so I've added the image. And then I want to put the text in here because this is the text that shows up on the home page over top. That way when somebody sees that in their rotation, so every time we come to the page, this is different. Okay. And that white text is what we've placed here. Okay. So if you ever want to delete a row, so obviously this one we have, let's see, oh, what's the first one? All the way at the top, that's our first one. So we don't need this. We can go ahead and if you hover over here, you see this minus sign, which kind of looks like the do not enter sign now. Go ahead and move that. Now you can rotate through these and rearrange them. But the way that I have it working is it just randomly loads two, so you don't need to change the order of them. But if the name would ever change or become discontinued, you can hover over that again and you can just hit that minus sign. Okay. So really on the home page, that's the only thing that you will be editing. So I'm going to go ahead and update that because we made that one change and then we deleted it. I just want to make sure we're looking at the most recent version of the home page. Okay. Now let's go into our slideshow. So I've on the PC it's Control, on the Mac it's Command, clicked on FR Slideshow. That's going to bring up a new tab. Right now we only have one slideshow, so you can see all of our slides are here. What's our last image on the home page here? Let's see. Refresh that. All right, I must have added a blank slide, so I'm going to delete that. So if we want to add a new image to our slideshow, we can go ahead and add a new slide. And we're simply just adding an image. So let's just say test slide. And we're going to set our image. And I believe I've already used most of these, or all of these. So we're just going to go ahead and use this Castle Rock field ledge image. Okay. Just going to put that in there. We don't have to mess with any of these. I have default sets. So we go ahead and save slide. And now that image is there. Again, you can delete that. And then if you want to rearrange these, so let's say, let's just say we want maybe some outdoor, indoor, outdoor, indoor. So we could go ahead and click on that and drag it. You'll see how it kind of ghosts a little bit. And now we've changed our order. Okay, and that's updated. It has been saved, so we don't have to do anything there. Okay. So once that's done and saved, you can refresh. And now, after that image is going to be our interior shot of the bedroom, another room, another bedroom, and now our exterior shot, the bathroom, living room, and back to the front. Okay, real simple as far as dragging and dropping to change those orders. Okay, I'm going to close that tab, And then let's go back to all of our pages, and let's just take a look at each page individually. So I'm going to go to our Products tab, which is this page. And you'll see as this refreshes, you'll notice I'm using the Site Origin Editor. So there's a couple rows here, and each of these corresponds to various portions of this page. So we have a row here of text, and then we have this row that has the field ledge, and the cobble, fieldstone, dry ledge, and dry stack. Okay. And I noticed here that dry ledge, our title is one word, and it's not supposed to be. So let's go ahead and edit that. So just for this instance, let's look at that. So I'm going to hit edit, and we just want to change this to dry ledge, and go done, and hit update. And there we go, now it's dry ledge. Okay. Now let's say, for instance, we just want to start from the beginning. So right now we have this dry stack here. If we hit edit, we can see we have the dry stack and those two there. And this is a gallery. So let's just go ahead and build that from the very beginning. So let's delete. And what I'm going to do is, you can see here I have, let's delete the row as well. So let's just say we were still working on dry stack. So we have all these in, and now we need to add dry stack. So let's go ahead and hit add row, and these are just full rows. So we go ahead and hit 1 because we just want one row, and it's going to be even, and we don't have to change any of that. So, and that's going to put it where I had clicked on that one. So let's move this down. So we're going to grab this little arrow over here and just drag that all the way down. And now we want to add a widget to this. So we're going to go ahead and add widget, and we want to look for our Site Origin Editor. Okay, so put that in there. And then we can double click into that, and now we're in a blank editor. So this is going to be dry stack. And now we want to add our images. So let's go ahead and do add media. Now one of the things we're going to do here is we're going to create a gallery. Okay. And we want to look for our dry stacks. So we're going to do a search for dry stack. And this is where naming your images comes really in handy. So we're going to click on both of those. You see the check mark indicates that they've been added. And since those are the only two images, we're going to go ahead and create a new gallery. Okay, we see our images have a caption with them, which is right here. And I wasn't getting too particular about this, but I had been alphabetizing them. So again, you can click and drag to change the order. And we want to follow suit. So I know there's only 2 images here on dry stack, but we do want to do a 4-column orientation. And everything else we can stick the same because we are just doing the thumbnail size, I believe. Actually, we might be doing mediums. Let me check this. All right. Yes, we are doing medium because we wanted the... Okay. 4 and medium. All right. Update gallery. So let's go ahead and hit done. And now we just check that. Sorry. Did this the other day. So that one's saying 3. All right, so let's go back to this one. Say 3 and medium. And hit done. And then let's go ahead and update that. All right, so we have our Jericho and our New Haven. So I think for most of them I alphabetized them. Yes, I did. Now, if you ever want to add a new one to that, so let's just pretend that we have another dry stack. Go ahead and click on the edit, and then I'm going to click in here so I get this gray box. Then there's the edit there. So now we want to add to gallery, so let's just pretend that this is a dry stack. It's obviously not. Let's go ahead and add that. Update, done, and update the page. So we've added that image in, which basically we updated our gallery, and then we were in that editor box, so we updated that as well, or we hit done because we were finished, and then we hit update to save the page. So you can see now when I refresh this page and scroll all the way down, we got that Woods Cove, and we don't want that. And it looks like I also changed my order. So let's come back here. So edit, get rid of that, and we want medium. Update, done, update, refresh. Oh, you know, there we go. Right, so let's look at another page, services. So services is just a block of text. So this is an easy page to edit. So let's go ahead and go to all pages. And then we want to come down here to find services. Alright, so let's go into the page builder. Alright, so when we come into services, you can see we just have a wall of text, and we're going to go ahead and hover in there, and you can click. And now we were brought to the site origin editor for this content. So we can see we just have our paragraph. Now, okay, there's a couple things that we can do here. So in each of this text, I have bolded some statements. So you can see when I highlight that, there's a bold there, so I can undo that if I want it to. I can also make it italic if I want it to. One of the things that I saw is we have a call to action here, browse our site to see some examples of our work. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's highlight some examples of our work and go ahead and hit the insert edit link. Okay, so that's going to bring up this little box. I can put in a URL, which would be the address to a page, or I can search. Now we know that on our menu we have projects. So let's go ahead and type the word projects. And there we go, projects. Okay, so we've put that in there, and we're going to go ahead and hit apply. And now when we update, and refresh that page, let's look and see here how browse our site. All right, so it changes that to a link. So if I click on that,